Nova, you know, Yogani, wait a minute. I hadn't seen you like, talk about creative
expression.
Yeah.
Like even we were in parliament, her expression was on point. Like she was also talking things that affect the industry.
But also I felt like she had done so much that the industry was not aware that she was doing for the industry. Like, Agamba, we did this meeting the other time, they said this, that finalizing away to tea. Nengamba. It started Chiraga?
Yes.
Hey.
It's not yet launched.
Oh, okay. So Nendo was auntie. There's a lot of things that you've been doing for the creative industry. Nengate, what you actually doing?
I think I'm going to say when you come from an analog analog world, tetwejubisa nnyo kiri awo kubanga ffe
abantu wa TikTok
nze nkule mbulaba nenga ekyo nakyo kyabaddeyo. But honestly, I'm not a very digital person, and I've always thought just do the work and the results speak for themselves. Because now you see the copyright bill, when we first brought it, when Chiaga brought it on the floor, Honorable Chiaga, I seconded him to bring it. There was such uproar in the industry by people who have no clue what they were talking about. Copyright bill bweyita nga bwe tujagala tujja kwetaaga systems ezirunninga okitolo giteeka mu nkola. But it's a big step. It is before the legal committee. We are debating with our colleagues in the committee. I must acknowledge that there is very little knowledge. So a lot of people who are passing the bill don't know much about. Yes, because
it takes some time.
That's going to prolong.
It's not going to take. It's not going to take time.
To them the details.
We are having the discussions. We are showing them what is supposed to do, what is supposed to happen. We are explaining things to them. And I was so happy when Honorable Basalirwa, his comment, he said, "Guys, people are in this parliament and they know things we never did."
He said, I wish people had known the industry the way you had explained it in that meeting.
Exactly. So our presence there is a big help. We started the Parliamentary Forum for the Creative Industries, and over the last 2 years, after the copyright bill, we started a culture policy gap review. Because the policy which had been presented to the president did not have the creative economy as an important aspect of culture. In fact, there was almost nothing in the policy that had been presented to the president.
What hit me in the parliament is the money. It was how many billions? You had the digits.
Oh, the money?
The creative
Okay.
brings to government.
Through lobbying and talking to the right people, they had allocated us 18 billion. 18 billion. And we stood up in caucus and I told Your Excellency, thank you so much, I'm almost kneeling down, but 18 billion is a drop in the ocean. Drop in the ocean. So we argued, we talked. The next time I saw the budget, 66 billion.
And it's part of a bigger 880 that takes the entire science and what?
Science and technology. Technology has.
Why are we under science and technology?
Because we have not yet recognized that science and technology is a tiny little bit of the creative economy. It's the other way around. ICT should be under creative economy.
The way it was presented, we are under. The science is the bigger thing, so we are under down. Or because it's arts.
That's the problem.
How the attitude towards
attitude. Science and technology must be under the creative economy, not the other way round.
I'm Rachel Magola. Today we're celebrating.
What we're going to do, we're going to look for Rachel Magola to sit down with you, because there's a lot people
don't know.
But 50 years of Afrigo Band.
50 years of, my God, it's euphoric. It really is euphoric. We're
looking for the right word. I think she has given it to us.
Because legend seems smaller.
We are so excited. We are so happy. We thank Talent Africa because their management of it has made it so much bigger than would ever have dreamt of. Stanbic Bank, its contribution has been war. Toyota, I think they call it SFA these days. the event has got 5 notches higher than
50 years. You deserve even more. I was talking with Douglas earlier, and we're like, you people should be like doing royal weddings, and you come and people just do your songs and they sing for you just to thank
no
you.
More stage,
And
just chilling. It was celebrating.
Guess what? Yeah. Those are the kind of ideas that were floated. But you have to work within the understanding of the audiences and the people you're working with. I just thank Your Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Thank you for the bus you promised the Afrigo Band as a gift.
Has it come?
Mami, oyisa olusekero ofusenga pasita
bugende. Manye bazizza tugenda kufuluma ebweru wali.
Balontinge basi rero.
Basi ejja. Muzeeyi yagisuubiza kuba twamubuulira ati muneyi bandi yo.
You deserve it, you people.
Muzeeyi bandi yo. Akati, oh, Afrigo, 50 years, wow. So, tukole ki? Nenga, kabasi kanyuma. Tanga Afrigo mbawadde basi. Muzeeyi basi ya
tugenda gamba Natasha amujjukize.
Gamba.
Yagamye Natasha yamujjukize. Tugenda gamba Natasha Afrigo Band bus.
Afrigo. Mwebale kayisaawo.
But we're still wondering how you've made it 50 years. Like in your head when you start counting 50. It's too much.
I think it's grace. Grace. Seriously, grace of God. Weri. Ekuteko ekyo tulina kikkiriza. Banji would have wanted to be here, many, and they have gone. We are launching a book today. Ogenda kulaba bannaffe abaawummula mbalabye ne mpulira ennaku tuva ku Cancer Institute nga CSR we've donated things to the Cancer Institute together with Stanbic Bank and Talent Africa. And that moment when we stood there, we remembered our Muzeeyi Mansura Kiki. He died of cancer. And it was so perfect that we could donate something to the Cancer Institute. That's where we've just been. So we have moved, we have been happy and grateful but there's always a foundation, and that foundation is Moses Matovu. Empaji ekwatirira buli kintu Mwai Matovu. Humble to a fault. Ali humble akunyiza n'okunyiza. N'omusanga kukureti ng'atudde tasaba mmeeza.
50 years this Saturday, Millennium Gardens. Mami webale nnyo tujja kunoonya.
Mami tugenda kunoonya nze agigenda okwenonyeza. We need to sit and break down these things.
Yeah.
Because we need you. You are part of us. But you seem to forget. You are creatives.
Kigambe federation etujjukire kuziri ezisembu we are part of you.
Katogeremu ne mwami wasula wano mpola mpola. Tuli ku NBS After 5. Mwami wasula emyaka 5 eja Afrigo Band. How would you profile that to a Gen Z who is 18 years? You know, okumu refreshing, asobola okulaba, paint for them a picture, what that means.
Well, it's simply put that you must respect the older generation. The moment you think the older generation is useless, then you have lost it all. We respected the older generation, and they inspired us, and they tutored us, and they mentored us. That's why we have been able to last 50 years. But the moment you begin to say, they don't last 2 years. So that's the secret.
When you see 50 years, tubadde ne shows nyingi nnyo. Gundi celebrating 10 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. 50 years, obeera bakubisizaamu oba emirundi emeka. How does somebody last in a Ugandan music industry? Omuli ezaalawo, a lot of new artists springing up every single day. Gwe n'obeera bwe emyaka 5 ng'ate bakyasobola okuleeta nga bano tebasobola kumatchinga. How is that even possible?
Yeah, it goes back to what I said in my opening remarks. Ekikulu ennyo kiri nti oteekwa okubeera nti olina kyeweegomba, role model. Kakati oteekwa okukkiriza criticism. Oli ajja n'akugamba ekyo okubye gasiya. Tonyiiga.
N'Afrigo bakibagamba.
Yes. Bakitugambanga naga oyo gasiya.
N'oddayo ewaka.
N'otereeza. By the way, ogenda okukizula nga abadde gasiya. Naye gwe bw'olowooza nti gwe olw'okuba nga oli star of the moment, n'olowooza nti buli kyokola kituufu era kirungi, oli naakugamba nti yo gasiya n'omunyiigira bunyiigizi. You have lost it.
The 50 years of Afrigo Band, I know for sure a member babadde bangi. Mukama unfortunately has taken some are still alive. But offhead, which kind of people would you give flowers all throughout the generation for their contribution to this 50 years celebration?
There are many, but I'll point out a few, and I wouldn't have liked to do it.
I'm painting a picture for that 17-year-old.
Twalina abantu nga Godfrey Mwambala, Tony Sengo, Charles Sechanzi, Mansour Blegea Kiki, Paul Serumaga. Those ones were exceptionally good. I'm not saying the others are not or were not, but ngabo chinsuddeko abantu benyizo okujjukira amangu off cuff. If I sat down to memorize, the list is longer. Naye abantu quickly abajja to mind bebo. Of course, nabaliwo kati ba Moses Matovu, ba Joanita Kawalia, ba Rachel Magola, abo nabo toyinza kuba underratinga. Really, ate kwegamba ekibuzo kyombuza naddala mu abanyumirwa ennyo omupiira kiringa bwona okireta ku ttiimu y'omupiira nogaa nti Man City baani abantu boolaba abagize eki almost team ya Man City yonna ebadde.
But lastly, am I allowed to talk about the launch of the book?
Yeah.
Okay. Ndabye ekitabo nendaba nga it's going to be, history wa Afrigo nga tumu preserving in that book, and we are launching that officially tomorrow. Maybe omwe tujja okulaba amannya gabadde amenya ne profiles zaabwe. Lastly,
about the book, Afrigo Band emyaka gyemazeewo ebadde ina history waayo, naye history atali written taba history kati so a part of the 50 years, there are some people who want to know, like ngabo geba jenzi abagala okumanya nti history wa Africa ali atya. So tuyinza okutaba history yenna naye mu kitabo mulimu akatono, the synopsis of the Afrigo Band history.
Kale bannange, we still at the presser. We're going to take a break right now. It's MBS After 5. We powered by MT.